Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Here we go. Switch the outline. I got you.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson dancing to his left. That's caught inside the 20. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Here's Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Being chased out left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Jackson, forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Steps away to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, this flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 50. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Jackson, dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Jackson. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Buying under pressure again, and down he goes again. Harold Landry and the Titans, they've got the... This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. 25 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back to throw. Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal. Jackson will throw again. Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle in the finals. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jayon Brown able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They'll go with Hill here on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9. Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. On 2nd and 7, Jackson forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Here's Hill. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back to throw. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Jackson. Throwing to start the drive. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson dancing to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw. Jackson. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, Ingram. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Jackson. This is caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Jackson throwing to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tim Williams came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And now third and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football game is don't lose it.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Here's Brett Kern now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drop.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw. Jackson, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw. Jackson. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30.
And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins.